On the cloud. Okay. All right, y'all. So Casey is going to start talking about Sculpt, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to talk about the TAC DFT, the new DFT, and also Expand. So I'm going to let her take it away, and she's going to talk about Sculpt.
All right. Hi, everyone. So I actually asked Brittany if I could co-host on this because I have loved taking Sculpt since I actually have started Thrive. I think I took Thrive for 1 month before I started taking this, and it's just become part of my routine ever since I've started taking it. So BCAAs are super important. And I kind of wanted to get into some of the main points that are more relevant to us when taking these. Now, if you happen to have a customer that is, you know, an athlete or triathlete, somebody who works out really strenuously, feel free to reach out and I can talk about some of the benefits in that context. But for the most part, I'm just going to talk about the things that are most relevant to us and our target audience. So we call these our tummy trimmers, but I kind of wanted to ask you guys, do you know what BCAA stands for? Does anybody know? I see Krista mouthing.
Branched chain amino acids.
Yes. Okay. So branched chain amino acids. Our bodies actually produce amino acids on their own, but they do not produce this type of amino acid. So these type of amino acids, there's 3 of them. They're called leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Leucine is kind of my favorite one because that's the reason why we call these our tummy trimmers. So leucine specifically actually is promoting fat burning. It's actually been proven in research. They've looked into it. It balances your blood sugars. It also lowers your sensitivity to that hunger hormone called leptin. So leptin is what makes us feel like that hangry feeling. The leucine in these actually, the leucine in these actually limits that. And so that's why you can take these and you won't get that kind of hangry feeling for quite a while. The next benefit that I wanted to talk about is the reduced exercise muscle soreness. So by taking these actually make up these are essential amino acids. They make up 1/3 of our protein in our muscles. So they can be found in food. Like I said, our bodies don't produce these. So if you are a meat eater, if you are a somebody who does a calorie deficit, if you're somebody who works out strenuously, you need to be taking these because these are going to definitely help you with that reduced muscle fatigue that is going to be associated with strenuous exercise. It's going to be a second source of energy. So the first source of energy in our muscles is actually going to be glycogen. And when we start getting really tired feeling in our muscles, we've used up our glycogen storage. And so these BCAAs actually allow us to tap into that reserved energy. And so we're able to go stronger for longer. They also promote the reproduction of muscle tissue. Sorry. They also produce muscle tissue. They help rebuild our muscles stronger. And so we're not going to be so sore for as long as if we're not going to be on these. As well as being muscle fatigued, we have a second type of fatigue called central fatigue. And that's that brain fog, that really tired kind of feeling that we get. And these also help by limiting the production of tryptophan. Tryptophan is kind of famous for being what's produced in turkey. You know, like we eat our big turkey meal and we're like really tired afterwards. It's because turkey meat has a lot of tryptophan in it. And it's a precursor to serotonin, which serotonin is also essential for feeling relaxed and leading into rest and sleep. And so by taking the BCAAs, it also prevents that tryptophan production in our bodies. So we're able to be awake for longer. So if you have a customer that has been on 3 steps and it's just like still being like, you know what, I love the 3 steps, but I just still get a little bit of brain fog here and there, maybe suggest, instead of extra caffeine, actually suggest, you know what, let's take some Sculpts and let's try and see how that gives you another boost. Because that is the number one thing that I noticed, is that brain clarity, because I would take them before a workout and I would get, I would be going and feel, I would be able to work out longer, but my mental clarity, my mental state was better even when I wasn't working out and taking these. So because I take them consistently. You do not have to do that. If you are wanting to only take them out before, or take them before a strenuous workout, that's fine. But I take them consistently because there are different benefits that are found when taking them consistently, starting after a week. I'm not going to get into all of that. If you're interested, let me know and I can definitely talk about it. But definitely, if you have a customer that is like, I just feel brain fog, a little bit extra, let them know about Sculpt and try that for a little while and see how they like that. If you have a customer that, works out strenuously, let them know about this, because if they're working out strenuously and they've been an athlete for a long time, they probably already know about BCAAs, but they may not know that we actually offer them. And then also, if you have a customer that is working on dieting, cutting calories, BCAAs are great for that. Like I said, they promote lean muscle preservation. So when we actually cut our calories, a lot of people don't know it, but you're actually damaging some of that lean muscle. We lose a little bit of lean muscle when we cut our calories, especially if we're not working out while we're cutting calories. So definitely mention to them that taking these will preserve that lean muscle so that they can still keep that muscle when they're cutting these calories if they're not working out on a regular basis. That is really all I have. Like I said, there's other benefits that I can get into at a later time, but that's what I had for us that was most relevant. Does anybody have any questions? No? All right, Brittany.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share. I like PowerPoints because I can't pronounce half the words, so it kind of gives you a visualization of what the word is. Bear with me. Okay. All right, so without looking, does anybody know what a nootropic supplement is? No? That's okay. Hold on. Bear with me, my computer's slow. Oh, Lord. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Okay. A nootropic supplement is a substance believed to enhance mental function. They range from nutritional supplements to synthetic products made by pharmaceutical companies. However, we obviously were doing the nutritional plant extract, none of the pharmaceutical stuff. Okay. Nootropics are meant to optimize your mental performance, reduce stress, and decrease your risk of cognitive decline. Okay, when we're talking about cognitive decline, that means like neurodegenerative disorders. As you age, obviously, our body degenerates, right? So we take Thrive to help replenish our body of all these things to help slow the aging process too. Here's an example of a nootropic is just caffeine. Everybody, when we were back in the days drinking our coffee and energy drinks, we thrived off of caffeine, right? Because it gave us what? Better focus, better boost of energy. So that's just an example of what a nootropic supplement is. So here's one of the ingredients in Expand. Bacopa something. This is to improve memory. I can't see because the stupid thing's in the way. Reduce something and considered an adaptogenic herb, and meaning that It increases your body's resistance to stress, and it reduces anxiety. It also betters lipid levels and reduces risk of heart disease. L-tyrosine, this is an amino acid. It helps the body produce enzymes, thyroid hormones, and skin pigment called melanin. It also helps the body produce neurotransmitters that helps nerves communicate, nerve cells communicate. Tyrosine is particularly important in the production of epinephrine, non-epinephrine, and dopamine. So those are all, again, neurotransmitters. And let's see, this also can help with coping with sleep deprivation. Tyrosine may also help you stay mentally sharp when you have lost sleep. Sadness, I changed the word of that obviously, but this ingredient can turn into the brain chemicals dopamine and non-epinephrine, which is two neurotransmitters. With people who suffer from sadness, you have your levels of serotonin, dopamine, non-epinephrine are decreased. Okay, so this obviously helps with sadness. GABA, it's the body's natural calming effect on the brain, and has led to reduced stress. Too much stress is linked to poor sleep, weaker immune system, and higher risk of sadness. In addition, people with certain medical conditions may have lower levels of GABA. So GABA, that's also another neurotransmitter. You can buy this. This is a very expensive supplement if you buy it by itself. But you can do that, but good thing it's an Expand. Here are some medical conditions that if you have low GABA levels, these could be some of your medical conditions. Seizure disorder, movement disorders, ADHD, anxiety, panic disorder, and mood disorders. Here's another ingredient, tooth club moss may improve. All right, I do this every time, y'all, and it's a pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. Tooth club moss may improve general memory disorders and progressive neurodegenerative diseases. It also is used for fever, pain, and inflammation in irregular menstrual periods. Some people use it to rid the body of extra fluid by increasing urine production. Means it's kind of similar to like a diuretic effect, but not to the extent of a diuretic effect. This next one, I can't really pronounce it, but acetylcarotene. It's used for a variety of mental disorders, including neurodegenerative disorders, age-related memory loss, and late life sadness. Binoposidine is used to enhance memory and increase brain metabolism. It's also been used for ischemia, which is restrictive blood flow, so it helps your blood flow. And then reperfusion injury, this just goes into how it could help people who've had strokes. And it's used as a neuroprotective agent. This next one, Kysandra, also used for preventing early aging and increasing lifespan, normalizing blood sugar and blood pressure, and it stimulates the immune system. This next one, phospho something, seems to improve attention, language skills, memory, and aging with declining thinking skills. Taking this might also reduce a person's risk for decline in memory and thinking skills with age. It may also support healthy endocrine responses to acute stress. Is easily absorbed through the blood-brain barrier, and taking this supplement supports nerve cell health and can reduce cortisol. So if you know what cortisol is, that's your stress hormone. When you get in your fight or flight, that activates your sympathetic nervous system, which then activates your cortisol. And so that's why you get so amped up and your adrenaline's going. But this will help with your stress hormones. Huperazine A, this one's pretty cool. It increases levels of the chemical called, well, it's not a chemical, it's a neurotransmitter, I should have changed that. Acetylcholine, so this is another neurotransmitter. It enhances cognitive performance, boosts memory, and protects your brain. The deficiency of acetylcholine can result in a wide range of conditions, including allergies, fatigue, and depression. along with a bunch of other health issues or health concerns. And then a deficiency in this has been linked to Alzheimer's disease. Alpha GBC is a part of a phospholipid metabolism. It's a precursor to choline. So this one and the one I just read before, these two help increase your levels of acetylcholine. And again, it's just talking about what it is. It's a very important neurotransmitter. It's critical for our brain. The amount of it aids in the processing power. Acetylcholine is needed by the vagus nerve. So this means that it has anti-inflammatory properties. And then low levels of this neurotransmitter can cause all types of health issues. So this is pretty cool that this actually helps increase those levels. And then everybody's favorite, the TAC DFT. Woo! So like they said that this is like the holy grail of like DFTs. It's got legit everything in it, and I have like 5 slides full of all the ingredients. But here we go. So the TAC DFT, it does have caffeine in it. Okay, y'all, it has 13 milligrams per serving. So one of these little patches has 13 milligrams of caffeine. Obviously, you're not going to get the big jolt of it. You're going to get it time released throughout the day, along with all of these other ingredients. It also has the mood support, so the 5-HTP, okay? It has the vitamin B12. B12 is an essential nutrient, and it impacts your mood, levels of energy, cognition, and memory, and reducing fatigue. A lot of our geriatric population have a deficiency in B12, and so they have to go get vitamin B12 shots. My grandma was one of them. And let's keep going. So B12 also helps with DNA synthesis and regulating our cardiovascular and nervous system. This is a super heart health vitamin. CoQ10 has been shown to improve symptoms of heart issues, reduce blood pressure. Let's put y'all up, okay. And it may reduce LDL cholesterol. So if you're familiar with any of the cholesterol, your HDL, think happy, that's your good one. LDL is your bad one. Think that you always want that to be low. Think of the L as low. Total cholesterol, so it helps reduce your cholesterol levels, or it could help reduce them, excuse me. And it can lower your risk of heart disease, and it may also decrease the frequency of headaches. And it's involved in energy production. It is believed that the supplement may improve your physical performance as well. As we age, we also, a lot of older men have a deficiency in the CoQ10. I did just put this little tidbit because this could have an interaction with warfarin. You know, I'm in the medical field, and I'm always going to put if there is an interaction between a anticoagulant, because that's super important. So this just means anybody that's on cardiovascular drugs, heart medications, I would just tell them, hey, look, you might want to talk to your cardiologist about this. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that can strengthen your body's natural defenses. Antioxidants are molecules that boost your immune system. They do so by protecting your cells from harmful molecules called free radicals. And vitamin C can also protect your memory and thinking as you age. Elderberry, so we all love elderberry, right? My kids take the elderberry supplements over the counter, but I love how it's in this DFT. Elderberry can enhance the immune response by stimulating the production of immune cells. It has anti-inflammatory properties. I deleted something here, but it can help with respiratory issues, your sniffle, your cold and cough. Elderberry, again, like it says, it has the anti-inflammatory, and when you have the cold and cough, it's all nasal and you're inflamed. It can also help regulate blood sugar levels for those who have type 2 diabetes. Elderberry contains 2 antioxidants that help stimulate the pancreas. So we all know that in type 2 diabetes, they're having issues producing insulin by the pancreas, so it's not stimulating. So elderberry can help stimulate the pancreas to release insulin. Elderberry can also help skin's collagen. It may increase urination to rid toxins. So elderberry does have a little bit of the diuretic effect, like whatever else I said in Expand has a diuretic effect. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know what that word is, but this first one, it may have an important role with blood pressure reduction, and it also has antioxidant properties. Alpha lipoic acid, there's tons of antioxidants in this. And if y'all don't know what that antioxidant is, it helps rid your body of the nasty junk. It helps fight off free radicals, which could damage your body, damage the tissues in your body. So let's get back. They've been linked to several benefits, including low blood sugar levels. They could reduce inflammation, slow skin aging, and improve nerve function. Vitamin E is a nutrient that's important for vision, reproduction, and health, and the health of your blood and brain and skin. Vitamin E also has antioxidant properties. Glutathione benefits. It reduces oxidative stress. Too high levels of oxidative stress may be a precursor to multiple diseases. This may also help improve psoriasis. It has fat burning properties. So this aids in weight loss, improves circulation, and may reduce respiratory symptoms. This has the famous, like I said, mood support, the 5-HTP. 5-HTP helps your body boost natural serotonin levels. Serotonin levels could affect, if you have a deficiency of it, they could affect your eating and your appetite. So when you're deficient in serotonin, you're going to want to eat all the time. And you're also with the sleep. 5-HTP helps regulate sleep, can help with headaches. And oregano oil. This was pretty cool. I was like surprised when I saw this. I was like, why is oregano oil in this? So oregano oil, it has a natural anti-infective properties. So anti-infective, antifungal, and like antiviral properties. I just wrote anti-infective, but it's all of those incorporated in one. And it may also help lower cholesterol level and improve gut health. These next two slides, these ingredients are they're in all of the DFTs. That's why I kind of put it last. The forceline, that helps lower appetite, reduce food intake, decrease body fat, improves BMI. The green coffee bean extract has the weight loss effects, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antihypertensive. The Garcinia cambogia, it's another appetite reducer. And then this is Cosmosporin, it's an active. Black peppercorn. So, this ingredient, this is the one that helps everything get into your skin. I was like, what? Penetration enhancer. This means this ingredient helps all the other vitamins get into your skin. It kind of opens up everything, so then the rest of the vitamins flow in. And then it has the aloe vera that helps strengthen the immune system, delay aging process, helps with your menstrual cycle, and reduces anti-inflammatory pain. L-arginine is a non-essential amino acid that plays a role in heart health. It's a natural vasodilator. Helps with erectile dysfunction, helps the body build protein. Saffron extract, manage appetite and reduce compulsive snacking. It's a powerful weight loss agent. Guarana, it's just super rich in antioxidants. It helps reduce fatigue and improves focus, weight loss, and then improves cognition. The green tea extract promotes heart health. Then you have the white willow bark. We always hear about that one. That helps reduce fever and anti-inflammatory conditions. And it's an alternative to NSAIDs. That's why, like with, I know when the other Zooms, we talk about how if you're having menstrual cramps or you're having an ache and pain, put the DFT on that area. It'll help relieve that inflammation and the pain in that area. Limonene is found in the pills of citrus fruit. It may reduce heartburn. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory property and it aids in weight loss. Quercetin fights free radicals, and then this tells you what free radicals are. And that's it. So the TAC DFT, I think it's absolutely amazing. Mine hasn't gotten here yet, and I'm so ticked. I keep checking my my shipping label or whatever, and it's not updated yet, and I'm really bummed. So I'm almost out of my black label, and I was really wanting to go to this one. But with the TAC DFT, it does have the mood support and it does have the caffeine, so just be aware of that, y'all. And I honestly think this is going to be a huge, powerful weight loss, or the weight loss DFT as they claimed it was. Is there anyone on here that's been taking the TAC DFT that wants to kind of give us some feedback for those of us who haven't gotten it yet? Anybody?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I was trying to get back to my app.
Very fun.
So far, I honestly feel like a day one thriver again. Like, not that my thrive wasn't working before, but you know, like you just kind of, not that your body gets used to it, but you get used to feeling that way, right? Like that level of energy, that mood support, whatever. And I feel like this is offering me so much more in the way of energy and mood support. Like it's hard for me to sit still. I went outside today with the kids for like an hour and a half. We were running around playing and like doing chalk and playing games, riding bikes and all that stuff. Like, it's amazing. And I know Courtney has talked on this before. Of course, over here, it is thinner, like the recharge DFTs, so it sticks better. Like, it's not, there's no edges coming up. You know, sometimes like the edge of your DFT will come up and you kind of fiddle with it. It doesn't do that. So even if I have it on my arm, there's no edge coming up, so the baby can't pull it off.
That's cool. Caitlin, how are you feeling on it? I know this is what, your day 2, day 1? Do you feel any different?
Girl, day 1, and I was insane this morning, like legit day 1 all over again. Like Tracy said, it's not that like your body gets used to it, but you just get used to like feeling good, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this morning, I'm probably like an hour after I put it on, I legit was like deadlifting Weston in the living room, which I never do. And it was crazy.
So I was going to go back over to the chat of what Jordan said. The B12 is super important for people who are on a plant-based diet because it's not found in a lot of plants. It's mostly found in meat. And like I said earlier, a lot of the older population, when you get older, obviously your body's going to kind of degenerate, you know? So when you get older, you can't really chew meats, right? So that's why a lot of them have the vitamin B deficiency, or why a lot of older adults have that. Yeah, and Expand can help with allergies. There's different anti-inflammatory properties in that that could help with that. But one thing with Expand, okay, Expand also has caffeine in it. So I know a couple of people are like, oh my God, I took Expand. I feel it, you know? Well, more than likely what you're feeling is you're feeling that caffeine, okay? So caffeine is a nootropic supplement by itself. But really with the Expand, they say that you really need to take it for a good 4 to 6 weeks before you get the full effect. So just kind of remind yourself of that. It's not going to work like overnight. But if you do feel something, more than likely that's the caffeine of what you're feeling. If you want the full effect of it, again, you're going to have to take it prolonged amount of time.
I've actually been taking the Expand for about 2 months now, and I can say within the last, I would say maybe 3 weeks or so, I've really noticed the most benefits from it in terms of like my memory and just my daily mental clarity. So I can say like definitely make sure that you're taking it for longer than, you know, long term.
Right. And again, all the ingredients in it, like I know somebody was hopping on because of her, somebody getting diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and that a lot of that has to do with genetic, but the genetic precursors lead back to deficiencies in neurotransmitters. And I just think Expand is stinking awesome. I got mine right here. However, I have not taken it every day, which I'm sitting here talking bad about myself because I wanted to work, but then again, I'm not taking it every day, right? Any questions about anything? Anybody?
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, so you know the saying, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So is there anything like with vitamins? I guess more so for me, but I guess I work out quite a bit and stuff. So people do follow me and stuff when I do lives and always ask questions. And I'm always trying to promote without promoting our Thrive. So I do the 3 steps, and then I also do Sculpt. And then I haven't added in because I wanted to ask the question first. I want to do the circulate and recover.
Okay.
And then I also do expand, biotic, and balance, like on a daily. The only thing I haven't thrown in there is the circulate and recover. All those together, like all the vitamins, all the minerals, everything in that, can you, like, is that too much?
Honestly, I want to say no, because I don't think obviously too much of a vitamin can affect you, but with this system and you're sticking to our system and the supplements, I honestly think you would be just fine. Every plus line has different ingredients. So it's not like, oh my God, I'm taking like 20 expands a day. You know, every product has different ingredients, so they're going to affect your body in a different way. Yes, there might be a couple of supplements that have the same ingredient. But again, you're not getting too much of it.
Okay.
I would say you're fine.
I know B12 is in several of them, or there's a couple ingredients, how you said they kind of are in different ones. So
Yeah, and a lot of vitamins need other vitamins to absorb. I think we went over that the last Zoom. I can't remember which ones they were off the top of my head. But no, I honestly think you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yep.
I can add something with the B vitamins as well, because I've looked at them a lot. B vitamins don't stay in your system. They flush out every day. You have to
That's
read
right.
them in every single day. So it's really, really difficult to overdose on a B vitamin because they're going to be going out. They're water soluble. So
Yep. So you have 2 sets of vitamins. You have water soluble vitamins and you have fat soluble vitamins. Your fat soluble vitamins, they can be stored. They'll be stored in your gut. But your water soluble vitamins, they'll be flushed out every single day. So yeah, there you go. You're good. Any other questions? Concerns? No? All right, y'all. Well, I hope you'll have a awesome Tuesday night, and we will talk to y'all next time.